The only disability is a bad attitude. Good day, everyone. I am Donalyn Cayetano Baclea-an, a Bachelor of Elementary Education 1B.
I'm Christine Marie A. Bernal, Bachelor of Elementary Education student, and I'm here to present the policies and guidelines in special education in the Philippines.
May I call in Ms. Christine Bernal to discuss the policies and guidelines in special education in the Philippines, Article 2, Definition and Scope.
Policies and guidelines in special education in the Philippines. Article 2, Definition and Scope. Section 1. Special education refers to the customized instructional program or service designed to meet the unique needs of individual learners who differ from societal or community standards of normalcy because of differences due to the significant physical, sensory, cognitive, or behavioral characteristics that may necessitate the use of specialized materials, equipment, services, and or teaching strategies. These individuals may be gifted or talented or with mental retardation, learning disabilities, emotional or behavioral disorders, speech and language disorders, hearing impairments, visual impairments, autism, physical or health disabilities, deaf blindness, and multiple handicapping conditions. So, what are the aims of special education? The aims of special education in Article 2, Section 1 is to help students make satisfactory social and emotional adjustments to problems imposed by their disabilities, to help students gain securities to improve functions and increase ability to meet the physical demands of daily living. In Article 2, Section 1, special education, or also known as special needs education, is the practice of educating students in a way that provides accommodation that address their individual differences, disabilities, and special needs. Ideally, this process involves the individual plan and systematically monitor arrangement of teaching procedure, adapted equipment, materials, and accessible settings. These interventions are designed to help individuals with special needs achieve a higher level of personal self-sufficiency and success in school and their community, which may not be available if the student were only given access to a typical classroom education. That's all for Section 1. The next is Section 2.
The policies and guidelines shall apply to all schools, centers, and classes, national or local, public or private, formal or non-formal, established under the educational system of the Philippines for the educational of children with special needs. In Article 2, Definition and Scope, Section 2 are also known as a policy and guidelines. All the policies and guidelines must be applied on the special school who has a special needs to have a solution on their special needs and to promote the understanding between student and teacher. In short, I observe a policy lead to an inconsistency of decision making beside policies are also known as important because they help a school establish a model operating procedure and create standards of quality of learning and safety, as well as expectations and accountability. Law can feel intimidating, but they protect students with a disability and uphold their educational rights. For me, it is important to understand this law and can help us to prevent unfair teachers from violating students. Whether you are a student with disabilities or you are looking to teach children with disabilities, it is important to know a special education law as a future teacher.
Education is simply the soul of a society.
At its passes from generation to another.
By J.K. Chesterton. That could be all. Thank you.
Keep safe and God bless.